Hey guys, today's video is going to be about the obstacle avoidance on the Air2s. It's so important for us flying from the boats because often on the boats you've got cabins, and for us it's shark cages and all sorts of things, and the Air2s's obstacle avoidance sensors on the top, front and back always tend to pick up those things. So coming in to land the drone can be a bit tricky because you can't really bring it in as close as you'd like to catch it, and there's not always enough space to land the drone properly. So there are a couple of techniques that I've made all the mistakes from the start, but I have got two good techniques that I use pretty often to bring it in and land it, and so far I haven't managed to crash it into the water, which is a good thing. So yeah, this video is about that. Obviously, being out on the boat as often as we are, there's a lot of cool, crazy things that we do get to see, white sharks being just one of them. But yeah, we often see whales, dolphins, turtles, a whole array of sea creatures, and having the Air2s and knowing how to fly it from the boat and essentially landing it on the boat, those can be the tricky things. So this video is just going to be a little bit about how to land it, and I hope you find it useful. Like I said, I've made all the mistakes. I'm going to talk a little bit about those in the video, and I think it'll be nice. Yeah, that's it. So one of the things that I did with the drone on my very first flight, actually, and Mark will tell you, was really scary. We were flying it off the boat, and we weren't quite sure how to land it yet, so we decided to bring it in, and I didn't want to fly the drone and catch it at the same time, so I asked one of our crew members, Tony, to catch it. And as I brought it in, everything was going super smooth, everything was awesome. It came in from the side like this, and what Tony did is he put his hand underneath, and the drone, obviously with the obstacle avoidance sensors facing down, sensed his hand underneath, and it started to rise up again. At the same time, the boat was kind of shifting around with the wind, so even though I wasn't touching the controllers at that point, I had thought that the drone was about to land. The drone appeared to sail towards the boat, but in actual fact this boat was sailing towards the drone. Obviously there was a bit of a collision, and the drone ended up wedged somewhere in the boat, thankfully not in the water. And yeah, that was the point where I thought, okay, I really need to practice a little more, learn a little bit more about how the drone works and how to control it before I fly it off the boat and essentially land it into the water.
No, don't come in sideways. You're going to do this. Come in sideways. Well, if you go back, everything's the right way. That's true. So when you press left and press right, it goes the right way. But I want to catch with my right hand and... Tony, you catch. Okay. You can have to get... Used to catching with your left hand. The panic on Elson's face is real now. There you go. How did... yes, and you chopped your fingers. I did chop my fingers. Oh, thank you, Tony. Okay. You're welcome. When you're filming that. Yeah, but put it down. But you know what happened? Obstacle avoidance. The minute it got to the boat, it started doing its own shoulder props. It should be fine. I got a space set. Are you okay, Tony? Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so obviously when we're flying from the boat, there's a lot of times where we can't actually bring the drone in as close as we want to because of space. So over here on the front porch of the shop, we're just recreating a close proximity landing, and we just want to see how the drone actually handles and how we can bring the drone close enough to us without the obstacle avoidance sensors getting in the way. So here you can see I've got it on photo mode or tripod mode. Both of those two modes, when you bring the drone in, you'll see it will go for a certain amount of time, then the obstacle avoidance sensors will come in, and that's pretty much as close as I can bring the drone. It's not coming in any closer. Although there's a nice big opening here, it's not coming in here. It's seeing this as an obstacle, so I can't actually reach out and grab the drone. So I do have two options. The one I've used before is to turn the drone to the side. Obviously the Air2s doesn't have side obstacle avoidance sensors, and now you'll see I can bring the drone in nice, slide it to the side, and then I can go and catch it. Okay, the other option is if you don't want to bring the drone in sideways, or there's other obstacles front and back, what you can do is put the drone into sport mode, and you'll see now that when we bring the drone back, it will come straight through. It's actually just deactivated both of the obstacle avoidance sensors, and now the drone will come in nice and close, and you'll be able to land. Obviously in sport mode the drone is very responsive, so you just got to take that into account, and that's it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you found the video useful. If you did, like, subscribe. There is a lot more videos like this going to be on the way. Here's some of the footage that we normally collect when we're out flying the drone. A lot of sharks, definitely whales as well, seals, all the rest of it. And be sure to look out for one of our next videos where we actually go dive at one of the most sharky spots in Mossel Bay, Hartenbos, and have a look at some of the treasures that we end up finding.